So today on RC Guy Garage, we're actually reviewing a different kind of vehicle. It's a 1/16 scale brushless motor, speeds of up to 52 kilometers per hour, 60-meter remote range. Operation time is about 15 minutes. It has rubber tires, sealed ball bearings, four-wheel independent suspension system. Frequency is 2.4 gigahertz. Stuck protection, charging pressure limiting protection. It's different. Over discharge protection, thermal protection on PCB. The car battery is a 1000 milliamp pack. The remote control takes 3 AA batteries, which are not included, and it's suitable for children above 14 years old and or adults. So anyways, let's see what you get inside the box of this HOSIM 1/16 scale brushless little ripping truck. Four-wheel drive too. All right, let's see what we get inside this box from HOSIM. 2 seals. Let's see. Actually, 1 seal is the only seal. Oh, look at that, huh? Now that was a 50-50 shot. So we get an instruction manual with a little card in it. Pretty good instruction manual, actually. That's pretty surprising. So it lists part numbers too. So a good thing about this is that this is where it bridges that gap between a toy grade and a semi-hobby grade vehicle, where most likely, if you take in these part numbers, you can probably punch these in to eBay or on the internet and or find your parts right here. Like, it literally gives all the descriptions in all the different, in all the actual different languages too. That's pretty cool. So this thing looks like it actually has a few optional bodies. So if you even wanted to get an optional body, looks like you could change the body out. Looks like they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different bodies that go with this thing. Replaceable bumpers. It even has body towers, which is pretty crazy. You got suspension arms, knuckles, hubs. This is actually pretty crazy. Whole chassis. Shows you operation of the vehicle in the manual. Steering, left, right. Pretty sure this is proportional steering and throttle. Shows you where the power switch is, steering trim. It has steering dual rate as well. And then it has a power selector for full speed and half speed mode. Even gives you troubleshooting. So yeah, it looks like 3 different types, probably 2 colors in each type. Looks like it even gives you a wrench, extra body pins. It's a 7.4 volt pack. Yeah, not too bad. Inside of here, obviously going to be the remote. Yeah, see, this is like those Redcat remotes. Yeah, it gives you a tool pack. All right. So inside that Ziploc bag, it gives you a USB charger, which looks like it's actually vented. Probably has a light in here to tell you when the battery is fully charged. Gives you a little plastic wrench. I think that's plastic. I don't think it's metal. Yeah, plastic, but it's got body pins inside. So body pins and that wrench. Looks like it's just a wheel wrench in there with the body pins and the charging USB charging cable. Remote itself, very basic. Just a simple on-off press of a switch. Looks like you have steering trim on the left side, steering dual rate on the right. Steering reversing, you have normal up top, steering reverse down bottom. You have obviously the speed range right there. On the bottom, like it said, 3 AA batteries need to go inside of there. It's not bad. It's an RTR little inexpensive truck. Good for maybe bashing inside the house when you got nothing better to do. Maybe you could chase your cats and dogs or your kids. All right. So inside of here, this is the little ripper right here. This thing actually looks kind of cool. So this is the, looks like it's just called the Power from HOSIM. That's a pretty sharp looking body right there. So let's snip these zip ties and get this thing out of here. Model actually has some weight to it. Model actually has a little bit of weight to it. A little springy. So now that the battery is all charged up, we're going to go ahead and stick it inside the model. Doesn't really make a difference. It's not like these little tabs go into anything. They just kind of retain the model. Slide the lock down when it's in that position, and then turn it counterclockwise to that little detent that's right there, and that locks the battery in place. We'll go ahead and plug it in. Now we're going to get some batteries. The remote actually takes 3 AA batteries. Go ahead and get these installed. Power on the transmitter first. See the little light turns on. It's flashing, indicating that it's looking for the model. We'll locate the power switch, and we'll put the power switch on. Check that out. I didn't even notice this is all illuminated itself. That's actually kind of cool. Check that out. Whoa! All right. It actually looks like the steering trim is dead on. So let's just take this thing for a rip. It's even got lights in the front. That is pretty cool. All right. Granted, it's not going to be suitable for using the paddle tires consistently on pavement. But let's take it out for a speed rip and see what we can get out of this thing. I actually do have my performance analyzer on here. We'll hit read, just a little ripping that we did, 11 miles per hour. This thing says it can go like 52 kilometers per hour, so let's see what happens. Right now we're set at miles per hour, but we can do the computation. Let's see what this thing's got. Pretty quick little ripper. All right. Let's see what the thing did. Stop. Read. Dude, it's not too bad. 22 miles per hour. 22 miles per hour is how many kilometers per hour?
22 miles per hour is equivalent to 35.
So we only got 35.6, and that was all out. So I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know where they're getting those numbers from. I will say it actually does wheelies pretty good. Almost does a backflip, which is insane. I wonder if it could do a reverse to forward backflip. No. Nope. Just doesn't have the power. It does have a wheelie bar on it too, though. Almost does a backflip. It's so close. Not quite. Guys do wheelies though.
Walking home late at night, maybe 2:30. A little drunk, but I'm alright. Cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like love. Tell me if I'm wrong, cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't know what you do, but
let's take it out to the backyard track and see what it can do out there.
don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. Yeah. I think about you and I want you here with me. Am I out of my mind? Or is this how it should be? You made me sing about love. So just tell me if I'm wrong, but it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Yeah! Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. A little crazy for you. Hey.
A little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now, baby. I'm a little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now, baby.
Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. I feel crazy. A little crazy for you, baby. Yeah, yeah. Little crazy for you now. Oh, yeah, yeah. Crazy for you.
Wow, what? So I think the battery might be out. Nope. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. That was a jump, man. Very surprised. Acorn stuck in there. Lights are still working. Alright, see if I can get a tree backflip. Nope. Try it again. Very resilient little truck. All right. So the only issue that I'm coming across right now is the fact that I can't shut it off because the dirt actually got inside of the switch. So that is definitely something to keep in mind. It probably is easy to go ahead and crack that open. It looks like it might be like 2 screws or whatever. Might have to take off like this chassis brace just to clear the switch, but that might be something that you want to think about, is covering this switch somehow so that it doesn't get stuck in the on position. I mean, a lot of models we just unplug anyway, but it would be nice, since it does have an on-off switch, to be able to turn it on and off. But surprisingly, this thing is ripping it pretty good. I took the GPS module off there. We're going to go back out. We're going to go back out and keep ripping this thing until the battery's dead. That's always the way. All right. All right, so it just went into its fail-safe mode, which is probably a low battery warning. But I mean, how can you beat this thing? This thing ripped it pretty nice. It's a nice little ripper. See? Doing throttle, nothing happens. This is the part that I feel I want to say is pretty amazing. This even has metal CVDs, outdrive cups on the front and rear differential. So you can see the rear differential actually has metal outdrive cups, which, I don't know. Steel dog bones, again, cups, steel, bearings throughout. I mean, I don't even know if we over-tempted or killed the battery. Suspect we killed the battery. Let's check it. Oh, yeah, we wiped out the battery. And this thing was driving absolutely mint. As far as it needing oil and shocks, so that would be definitely an upgrade to consider. Would be to upgrade the front and rear shocks with oil-filled shocks. Yeah, that's pretty much the only upgrade that I can think of. Would be go ahead and switching it over to a upgraded shock. But other than that, this thing ripped it pretty nice. I did have a blast. I mean, I took it to a track where I run my 5th scales all the way down to my 10 and now 16th scales. That's it. So if you're interested in getting one of these little HOSIM power with paddle tire, 4-wheel drive, little Rip It 1/16th scale brushless cars with a 7, this is like totally ready to run except for the 3 AA batteries that you're going to need. And I mean, you saw the thing. You see the thing ripping it. The thing ripped it pretty good. So anyways, if you like episodes like this from RC Guy Garage, you already know what to do. So now just get out there and rip it. Doesn't have to be the big boy. Can be the little guys too.